Hi viewers, I am Skandar Rafiq and on this channel Elatesoft, I will show you how to use different technologies and language constructs to build useful software components and items. This is the second part of how to develop Emoticon widget in Qt C++. In the last video I have shown you we have reached at this point where we have created the empty Emoticon widget. So this is the different tabs. I have shown you what is the UI file of main window and what is the UI of this Emoticon widget and how to add these tabs. So now I am moving to add the implementation of this Emoticon widget. So let's go to the Qt C++ project. Okay, so this is the our project and here's the some files, emoji data loader, which I have explained to you in the previous video. So one thing I want to show you which is not explained in the last video. So this is the emoji data structs. It contains a name unified as a Q string and non-qualified and the categories. So it has four items. Okay, let's concentrate on the Emoticon pop-up widget, pop-up class implementation. Okay, so let's copy some functions, then I will explain you one by one what this function is doing. Okay, I have added the two private slots on button clicked and populate by search. So I will explain you one by one. So this is some private functions. This is another private one to camel case, shrink text if needed, etc. Okay, here is the function populate. So I am just commenting this function populate. Populate is called from this end. If you search populate, whenever I have clicked any tab, this buttons, so this populate function is called, right? And as I have explained you, whenever the text change in this search edit box, text edit, so then this its corresponding slot populate by search is called. So now let's first explain the populate function, what it is doing. Okay, yeah, this function is first calling the select category, and this is just I am populating all the Q push button on the tabs widget. So as you know, this is our tab widget, yeah, this, and all these are push buttons. And then replacing the text, and so this is the some uh, replacing this 2 ampersand with 1. So this is what it is doing only. Okay, then I'm getting the pointer of our emote icon grid and moving all the items. Remove items because maybe in the previous tabs I have added some items, so I'm just removing it. So by just getting the pointer of emote icon grid, and if it is not null, child is not null, then getting its widget, and if widget is not null, then deleting this widget and assigning the null PTR to the widget. So this is my remove item function. After removing, I'm getting all the PNGs files, the path of the list of all the static.png which is placed in these emoticons, qtbill emoticons. Yeah, this one. So what I am getting is getting the PNG files of all from this folder. Right, so it's application path, and I'm adding the emoticons folder path, and then populating all the PNG files. Okay, over here I am setting the row minimum height. Row minimum, as said, row minimum height is 70 pixels. Then first of all, if category is smiley and people, I am first of all add commonly used emojis. So yeah, this one is a static list, commonly used list. Over here you can see that this is the all the emojis list. So I am adding at the start of this, before any emote icons. Yeah, this is just for the for placing all these smileys icons on the top of the this emote icon widget. Then we are populating the for each file and adding this emoji item. I calling this function add emoji to grid. So what does this function is doing? It is getting the it is creating this file path and checking if this emote icon is belong to this category. Category name is specified by the base name. So if this returns true, as you have seen in the previous video also, so this is also returning if this category name matches to the category specified. Then I'm adding the emote items. So what does this function is doing? This is simply creating the moving tooltip to a camel casing over here, and then creating a new tooltip, Q tooltip button, adding setting its icon size and button style. Button style is, as you can see, tool button text under icon. So um, first the icon name and below is the text, and now setting the text. So I'm shrinking text if needed. So if text is greater than this length is 10. So if text is more than 10 characters, so I am just truncating it and adding this three dot signs, because I don't want to show the text which contains more than 10 characters. And then setting the button size, say 640 to 560 pixels. Okay, another thing is I am just adding my Unicode markers, which I will use later on, as a what's this, uh, and then connecting the, whenever the button is clicked, its button clicked slot is called. So this slot is called, right? So what it is doing is, it is just emitting the signal button clicked with this HTML. So HTML is, what is this, where I am setting this text, yeah, this Unicode marker. So over here is one thing is, I have to replace yeah, instead of calling any other icons class function, I am just copying this function to over here. So what it's doing is, so it is the, I'm using the regex expressions over here, and this is the format which we are using. So if small icon is true, then use the 16 by 16 pixels, otherwise the 36 by 36 pixels. Okay, so I'm just finding the file name and replace this file name by this image tags in the HTML files, image tags. Yeah. So this string is returned in this form. Image source is source full complete PNG name. So in this form, this function is returning the string. So let's go back to the populate function. So in this way, I'm adding each emote icon to this grid one by one, and then set this function to scroll bar to 0 tab. Okay, another thing is, when you use the text area, this function is called by populate by search functions. So yeah, this is the text which in the last video I have shown you the smiley or tiger. So all the items contain these short names is returned by this over here, and then what I am doing is I am populating, looping these items q vector, which is returned by this search item function, and getting this emoji items for this file name, making over the file name over here and making the emoji item over here. As you have seen this function, emoji item is the Q tool button. So, and over here I am just setting the row height, etc., and adding these widget into the grid. So these are two main functions, populate and populate by search. All other functions are supportive functions. As you have seen, the add commonly used functions which I have explained to you earlier. So add emoji to grid, I have explained it earlier as well. Emoji item, which is just creating the Q tool button widget, and this is the category. Okay, over here is auto exclusive. One more thing, I will explain it. Yeah, it is in the populate by search functions. So this is the auto in the populate by search function. First of all, I am removing the items and setting the column width and resetting the categories. Resetting means just auto exclusive to false. I will explain later on why we need auto exclusive to make it false and then again true. I will later on I will talk about it. So I will run the application. One more thing I have to add over here is if this emote icon button is clicked. So over here you can see that when button is clicked, so our emote pop-up is emitting the signal. Button clicked by in the parameters HTML. So it is handled over here. Yeah, by this slot. Button click in the queue and this function is called. So I have to provide the implementation for this function. Yeah, here is the implementation. Yeah, what it is doing, whenever you clicked any emote icon, it just hide the emote icon widget, insert HTML in the text edit. Text edit is this, sorry, not this, in the UI form. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one is the text edit. Adding this to insert them and set focus to text. So just I am running this project, building and running the application. One more thing. Yeah, so when I click this, so yeah, you can see that. So this is the commonly used smileys I added at the top. Instead of adding it randomly adding, which may be the case if I have not adding it at the top, it will be added randomly in this tab. So for the smooth look, I have added it in the preference order. So first added the smileys icons, then other icons. Yeah, so if this icon is already added, then just don't add it, just continue. When I am adding this commonly used items, add to grid. I am keeping track of this list contains the these items. So this is the Yeah, this is same list, queue string list. So when I click this button, you have seen that this icon is pop up, emote icon pop up is hide disappeared, and this emote icon is added into a text widget. So this is the my implementation. You can add the close button over here, and by clicking the on the emote icon, you uh, maybe don't want to disappear this emote icon widget. So it depends upon the requirements, right? So in this way, yeah, this is another tab. You can create the emote icon widget in the Qt C++ and send this item to even another application. Maybe it's an Android app or some other window app. By just sending this HTML for this emote icon to another application. I am sending this to with this signal, right? This is simple text. Bicycle looks fine. So edit it in the text box, text edit. Another emote icon you can select. This is the red hot soccer. So thank you so much guys for watching this video, and please don't forget to share this video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel Elatesoft. Thank you.